Well, welcome back. You've been watching Talk of the Town. Beer lovers, we've got a guest for you. Joining me right now is Jim Goranson. He's the president and, more importantly, the brewmaster at Parched Eagle Brew Pub. Thanks for coming on Talk of the Town today, Jim.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
All right, tell our viewers what Parched Eagle is.
Well, Parched Eagle is one of Wisconsin's smallest breweries. Technically, we're a nano brewery. We have a 2-barrel brewing system, which means we brew 60 gallons of beer at a time. So artisanal, we try to use the highest quality ingredients possible, including locally sourced ingredients. We have 2 locations, our brewery up in Westport on the northern outskirts of Madison, and also our tap room on the near east side of Madison on East Wash.
Okay, so the one in Westport, that's the actual brewery.
Yep.
And that's sort of by Governor Nelson State Park, that
It
area?
is. Yeah,
okay.
It's kind of good way to look at it is in between Cherokee Marsh and Governor Nelson State Park.
Okay.
Right off of County Road M.
And it came into being in 2015.
Yes.
And then the tap room came a few years later, and that's,
Yep.
What's the location? What's that by downtown?
Yeah, so that's the Parched Eagle tap room. It's located at 1444 East Washington Avenue on Madison's near east side. So it's on the right-hand side as you are driving towards downtown in the Tenny Lapham neighborhood.
Okay, and that's been around for a little over a
Year
year?
and a half.
Okay, congratulations.
Why, thank you.
That's a lot of running back and forth, I bet.
It is. Schlepping beer back and forth, for sure.
Schlepping beer. And let's talk about your role with the business.
Sure.
Obviously, as I brought in, you're a brewmaster, you're president, but,
Yes.
but I'm sure you're so much more than that, too.
Yeah, so the Parched Eagle was my idea, my inspiration, so hence I'm the president, and well, beyond that, starting point is the brewmaster. So I'm the head brewer. I do have a dedicated non-paid staff of brewing assistants. Very grateful for their help.
Shout out.
Yeah, so basically I create all the recipes and I'm in charge of brewing operations, for sure. And then beyond that, it's basically running the whole thing along with a good team of business partners and staff. Yeah,
a lot of hats I'm sure you wear.
Yep.
So the name Parched Eagle Brew Pub, you actually have a beer called Parched Eagle.
Yeah, that's our German-style Kolsch. It's a light golden ale. So I decided to have a namesake beer named after the business itself, along with a flagship beer, which is Hot Bear IPA, which is what we brewed yesterday.
Okay. I think I read that your Parched Eagle beer is, what did it say? Something like it's a good lawn mowing beer?
Yeah, that's a reference in the craft brewing industry to a beer that you can drink. It's low in alcohol while you're operating a lawnmower.
Okay. What kind of beers do you like, personally?
I'm a beer omnivore. I like a lot of different styles. That's also reflected in what we brew. We have a pretty wide variety of beers that we offer on tap during the course of a year, all of which I like to drink. So that kind of varies across the spectrum.
I would think that's good, though, because if you had a favorite, you'd probably be leaning toward brewing that favorite all the time. But if you like so many different kinds,
it definitely helps.
Helps create variety.
I hope that it does. I hope that it does. So one consideration is over the last 3.5 years, we brewed over 50 different beers, and sometimes it's kind of hard for me to keep track, and I lose track of some. As an example, having brewed the Parched Eagle Golden Ale in a bit, the Kolsch, which is again a light golden ale style from Germany, need to do that again.
Yeah, went over well?
Yeah, it generally does, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
That said, it continues to be about IPAs, hoppy beers in the craft brewing industry. So right now we've got a little bit of a focus in that regard. I just realized that our next 3 beers that are coming on tap are IPAs. So this is Parched Eagle Hoptober.
So you mentioned you're a nano brewery. We're almost out of time, but what do you see for the future for Parched Eagle? You want to stay small?
Yeah, we're definitely going to stay small. Hopefully we'll be able to, we have a 2-barrel brewing system right now, as mentioned. Hopefully we'll be able to expand to a bigger brewing system in the next couple of years to get our product out in the local marketplace more.
Oh, there you go. All righty. Well, good luck to you, Jim.
Well, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on the program. Jim Goranson is the president and brewmaster at Parched Eagle Brew Pub, and that's it for our show today. Thanks to all of our guests for stopping in. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time right here on 57, your home for local.